Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda, she's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
Tonight's episode of the Rhonda Shear Social Hour remembers Rhonda's very dear friend, Jody Babydol Gibson. Babydol was more than her infamy as Hollywood's supermadam. She was a complex, beautiful, smart, and oh so talented soul who loved comedy, music, and living life vibrantly. Tonight we celebrate the Babydol Rhonda knew and fans loved during her many appearances on USA Up All Night. Like this time, she and Rhonda met outside a rodeo to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger, her menagerie of pets, and her bullet-decorated bra.
Now, look who I found. A USA Up All Night favorite, Babydol.
Here I am.
You don't even have a cassette in your hair like you usually do.
Not this time.
Right.
Next time.
Well, okay, listen. They don't know this, but you and I ran into each other with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Smack into each other.
Smack into, which they like. At where? Planet Hollywood in
Maui.
Maui. We were doing the girl thing.
We were
Tell me
doing
what the girl thing is.
The girl thing. Oh, come on. You know what the girl thing is.
What is the girl thing?
We were talking about going shopping. That's a girl thing.
Babydol. What's a typical day in your life? Tell me what you did when you first woke up this morning.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I have to feed my cats, my 2 ducks, my 10 dogs. It's endless.
Are you in there? Do you feed yourself at all?
No. I'm busy taking care of everyone else.
She was busy putting this outfit together, this non-outfit. All right.
See my bullets? I came prepared.
Return to this great star-studded party at the Malibu Celebrity Moonlight Roundup after these advertisers tell you about their product. Sort of like Babydol.
Sort of. Kind of.
Join us tonight as we revisit episodes of USA Up All Night and remember Jody Babydol Gibson. Thanks for watching.
Hi, it's Rhonda, and this is USA Up All Night. Tonight we're coming to you from my bedroom, where I'm about to have a big, and I mean big, slumber party. I've invited some of the most beautiful and sexy women in Hollywood to sleep with me. Well, you know what I mean. And it should be very revealing. Speaking of revealing, it's time to reveal tonight's movies, Breakfast in Bed and Maryland Diaries. First up is Breakfast in Bed, a movie classic in the tradition of Casablanca. Well, maybe not like Casablanca, more like Casa Cleavage. Now, here's Breakfast in Bed on USA Up All Night. Wow, isn't it interesting seeing Marilyn Chambers without something in her mouth? Anyway, I'm really excited to have all my friends sleeping over tonight. Come in. Oh, Linda. Deborah. Babydol. Hi, Rhonda. Darcy. It's a 2-kisser. Monique. Hey, Rhonda. Have a cookie. Hi, Cookie. Fabulous. Well, you stick around for some more fun to come. Hey, Rip Twister, anyone? We'll get back to find out what's behind Marilyn's green door as Breakfast in Bed continues on USA Up All Night right after these messages. Okay, catch it with your mouth, someone. Hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm here at my slumber party. Only in Hollywood can you have a girl sleepover that requires more security than our presidential jog fest. Not a bad gig, huh, guys? Ew, you dropped your drill cup. Well, while we play with each other, you keep playing with yourself as the Feel-Up Picture of the Year continues on USA Up All Night. It was just the guy who's drooling. It was like gross. What about his nightstick? Who cares about his nightstick he was drooling? It's Rhonda, and as you can see, the sleepover party in a long time. But I haven't seen you all. I don't know what you're up to. Darcy DeMoss, who starred in Eden, who's evil, is also starring in another film.
I play Michelle Madsen in a film called Stick Fighter.
Yeah.
She'll be coming to your theaters in fall. And
Yeah.
if you love action flicks, you will love this one.
And what do you play?
I play Officer Michelle Madsen. Officer, you have to salute me.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of guys doing it as we speak. And Linnea Quigley, who has starred in every B film and other films and fabulous things and has every piece of merchandising in the world out. What are you doing and what's going on?
Well, I've got my master's in physics now, and also I've become a Marine.
I love it! More saluting! Oh, now Monique Gabrielle, what have you got going on? You have so much.
I knew there'd be a tape involved. A new amateur video series.
Yeah.
5 videos in the series. It's me just doing all kinds of fun things that guys will like.
Yes, Monique Gabrielle in lingerie night.
And I can wear my fabulous t-shirt while they're watching me.
Oh, there's always something cooking on Up All Night. And speaking of cooking, we have cooking. What's going on, Cookie?
Oh, nothing. I have nothing to promote. Just eating cookies and being happy.
That's not a bad thing. Now, baby doll, look at you. You know, this is a fabulous little nighttime outfit, but there's something strange going on top of your head. I think it's a cassette.
No.
Yeah, there's a cassette that has your picture on it.
Oh, Rhonda, I wouldn't do something as obvious as that.
No, Monique pulled this out of her lingerie, so you would never wear.
Never.
What is that? Tell us the truth.
It's my new CD.
Oh, and
In all the stores in 3 weeks.
this is fab. I like the look. They're going to go run and buy everything. And now, Deborah Lamb, I have a gift for you, Rhonda. That is all my friends are doing great things. Dracula. But look, wait, look. Linnea. Yay! Deborah's on the cover. Linnea is like with her law degree. Or no, it's a degree. No. I'm sorry.
It's her Marine Corps t-shirt.
This is fabulous. We won't show you the back. But anyway, we're having a great time. And while I think of more ways to play with my friends, you think of more ways to play with yourself. As Breakfast in Bed continues after these messages. And we have more things to talk about and gossip about. Welcome back to USA Up All Night. Well, we've reached the most exciting time of the party, the naked conga line. Just kidding. Oh, but wait, it's really time for Rhonda's beauty tip. Yay! Okay, ready? Tip number 1. Always get at least 8 hours of sleep unless Fabio is staying over. Then you can just forget about the sleeping. Trust me, it'll be worth it.
Ooh.
Because you laugh from experience.
Yeah.
Tip number 2. When taking a bath, always have your houseboy scrub your back.
Ooh.
And tip number 3. When swimming at half towels, always put sunblock on your... Oh, you should laugh. You're peeling right now. Well, that's all the tips for right now.
Aww.
But there'll be more. Let's get back to more cheesy Hamlets as Breakfast in Bed continues on USA Up All Night. And hey, while they're watching the film, let's really do the naked conga line. Okay!
I'll never
Take
know.
off your shoes!
And put on that ankle bracelet that I don't have.
Hi, we're back, and we just ordered some pizza. And you know, I have a couple of questions to ask you. What is this?
It's my muff. Pet it, Rhonda.
Oh, baby doll, no one's ever asked me to do that before. Monique, you want to pet the muff?
Ooh, it's soft.
Well, while we wait for our pizza and just carry on, you wait for a plot.
Well, they'll be waiting a while, won't they, Rhonda?
Yes, Monique, they will. As Breakfast in Bed continues right after these messages. What's going on back there?
Nothing.
Pizza's here.
Hi.
Hi.
Pizza man, aren't you just a little overdressed for your job?
Well, it's a new gig, and I haven't gotten my uniform yet. I'm really sorry I'm late, by the way. I'm really used to this kind of work.
Well, what did you used to do?
I was head of network programming at ABC. But one day I accidentally parked in that Urkel kid's parking space, and he fired me on the spot. I said I was sorry, but he just kept yelling at me that Urkel voice. He kept saying, "You're bad, Dad. You're bad, Dad. I'm not a bad. I'm a good. I'm good.
Hi, baby. Come on,
That's nice. That's nice.
Well, while we console the pizza guy.
So mad.
Console Hunter, he can get his job back.
Hey, Rhonda, I think he brought thick crust.
It was true when I came in.
Celluloid art form, with the emphasis on form. Harder, harder. As USA Up All Night continues. Hi, it's Rhonda, and we're playing Truth or Dare.
Okay, Rhonda. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay, when was your first kiss?
May 1st, 1975.
Your first heavy petting?
May 1st, 1975.
Your first foreplay?
May 1st, 1975.
And finally, when did you lose your virginity?
May 1st, 1977.
Wow! 2 years between foreplay and sex.
No, 2 years of foreplay.
Oh, Rhonda.
Let's get back to breakfast in bed on the sweaty station here on USA Up. And I do mean up all night. Hi, it's Rhonda, your sultry slumber queen, and tonight we have secured some very rare and confidential footage of Bill Clinton after the first 36 hours of his presidency.
In the past 36 hours, we made love 10 times in this bed, 4 times in the shower, twice in that chair, once on the rowboat, and once underneath the banquet table at the party.
It takes a strong man to be president. We'll return to more Breakfast in Bed, a movie in search of clothing, after these messages on USA Up all night. We hate clothing.
We like lingerie.
Lingerie.
Then he opened the creaky door.
Oh.
And the headless body fell out.
Hi, it's Rhonda, and we're telling scary stories. Oh, you want a really scary story? Listen to this one. I was at a Hollywood party, and I didn't really know anyone there, so I was standing all alone in the corner. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw this guy coming my way. He had big, thick glasses, a receding hairline, and a slight hunchback. He spotted me, and he began to zero in. I didn't want to make eye contact. I was hoping that he would just leave me alone, but he kept walking my way, drawing closer and closer and closer. I was frightened beyond belief. I could barely speak. My heart was racing so fast. Then he tapped me on the shoulder, and it was who? Larry King! I I know, it was hard. We'll be back with more musical beds after these messages on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm right in the middle of my big slumber party. Hey, what are you girls looking at?
It's the latest issue of Playgirl.
Oh, let me see. Oh, he's quite all right. Yeah, just look at his. Watch it, girls. You know we're on the air.
Look at his stick shift.
That's definitely a 5-speed.
Overdrive.
I wouldn't mind checking his dipstick.
I bet he's never been a court low.
I just got a load of his fuzzy dice. What? You have such dirty minds. Now, back to the movie that actually made Heidi Klum blush. Breakfast in Bed on USA Up All Night. Room. Boy, he could room me any day. Stay right where you are because it's time for another USA's Dating Do's and Don'ts brought to you by cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft.
I've had a lot of bad dates.
This woman was like belligerent and antagonistic.
I would never go on a date with this guy again.
She's out of control.
It was a date from hell.
I just got out of an after-hours club, and I was with somebody I had the biggest crush on. I really, really had a crush on him. We went out to eat at 6 in the morning, and I ordered pork chops because I hadn't eaten, and I started to choke. And the only way that I could, get it out is to vomit all over my plate before he'd even touched his food. And the waiter and everyone there were just, staring at me, and I was like, what could I do?
Shake it down, shake it down, down. Shake it down, shake it down, down. Shake it down, shake it down.
Hi, it's Rhonda, and my slumber party is getting out of control. So while I try to break up the fight,
Hi, Rhonda.
the cookie fight, you try to watch the conclusion of Breakfast in Bed on USA Up All Night. Haven't you had enough sugar? Next up, we have another great movie, Maryland Diaries, starring Marilyn Chambers. In Maryland Diaries, Marilyn makes it with just about anybody. Or anything. Here's Marilyn's Diaries on USA Up All Night. Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me, Rhonda, USA Up All Night. P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209-5719.
On Friday night, that's when you slam, bam, kick it out. That's what the...
Okay, kids, hold on to your dates. Here's USA's Dating Do's and Don'ts brought to you by cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft.
I've had a lot of bad dates.
This woman was like belligerent and antagonistic.
I would never go on a date with this guy again.
She's out of control.
It was a date from hell.
A friend of mine said that she knew somebody really nice who she wanted to introduce me to. So this guy called me on the phone. It was very funny and nice. And we made a plan to go out to dinner. I guess Wednesday of that same week, he called and said that he was going to have to postpone our date because a business acquaintance died and he had to go to the wake. He kept laughing and I started to laugh. And anyway, he said, why don't you just come with me to the wake? The entire date, most of the time I was trying to pretend what to say to the family of this man who died when they said, and how do you know Bob? And I was too embarrassed to tell them that I was on a blind date. I wouldn't recommend going to wakes on a first date.
And now for the conclusion of Maryland Diaries on USA Up All Night. Let's dance, girl.
They're going to call the police again.
Well, they finally found Marilyn. Now, if they could just find the producers of the film and lock them up so we never have to watch anything like this again. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by. Darcy DeMoss, Monique Gabrielle, Deborah Lamb, oh, Linnea Quigley, who's over here, Babydol, and Cookie! It was a great slumber party. Anyway, stay tuned for the soon-to-be classic Party Inc. Let's get together again next week when we do something completely different all over again. Until then, remember from the Keeper of the Sizzle Kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda, up all night. Ready, girls? Nighty-night.
Ciao.
Cookie, now go dance. Do your sugar high. Whoa. Yo, go. Go, girl. Go, girl.
Hey, we're back. It's Rhonda here, and welcome back to the Social Distance Social Hour. I'm really excited to introduce my next guest. I've known her for many, many years. She's a comedian. She's funny. She has a notorious past as well. She is an entertainer. She is an actress. She is a recording artist. She is an entrepreneur, and she's truly a madam. And she may have served a little time for that. And in Hollywood, that's huge. But let me introduce my dear friend, Jody Babydol, as we know her, Gibson, and see what she's up to today. And maybe she can tell us a little bit about.
Hello. Hi, gorgeous.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Hi, gorgeous. Yeah, I'm here from my Babydol's garden.
I love it.
Yeah, well, this is quarantine. This is me anyway, really. It hasn't really changed because I work out of home a lot. But I brought some items from my new store. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. So do you.
By the way, proud of you, girl power. Proud of you for representing.
Thank you.
Do you love?
Oh.
It is so adorable. This was going to be one of the giveaways. Yeah, we're going to ask a couple of questions, quiz questions.
Good.
The winner gets a little Babydol giveaway. This is adorable. It's it carries your cell phone, your keys, your makeup, your essentials. You can throw it on with a pair of jeans. It's precious.
I love
That's
that.
really cute. Behind me here, I've got a vintage Vivienne Tam Couture famous Buddha dress, and then on my other side here, I've got a gorgeous buttercup silk Mark Carmendalvo formal gown. So I've got a lot. You know, we custom make, but I also have collectibles where I have pre-owned luxury items. Most of the things are custom made. Like this is a Vita bag called Vamp. Comes with a strap, you know, little novelty items and such. This is the Nikki shoe I did for Nikki Haskell.
Yes.
Nikki Haskell.
Yes, of course.
Orange suede with leopard hair. Was really
another great entrepreneur.
And that's it.
Vitamin gal who's done so well.
Babydol's closet.
So, okay, so Babydol's Closet.
And, looking to keep some.
Oh, I was going to say Babydol's Closet is.
I can't hear you. Looking to keep things upbeat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. So what I love about your Babydol's Closet is some of the things are from your real closet and from your career, right? And then some things are made for you, or you make them.
Yes, there are a lot of collections there. You have to press menu. Most of the things are custom made, which means they're not sitting in a warehouse collecting ducks in a box. I make it for you when you purchase the item. It's made right then and there. However, I do have a collection that is made of all pre-owned luxury items. Chanel. This Chanel bracelet's for sale there. It's this little Chanel bracelet.
Very cool. So is this on Facebook only, or do you have a website?
No. It's babydollscloset.com is the store. And it is on Facebook, but it's on the internet. It's not just on Facebook.
So did you start this pre-quarantine then? How long have you been doing Babydol?
I want to beat up coronavirus. I want to take coronavirus. I want to squeeze it.
Absolutely.
Be gone.
It'll be gone. It will be gone. But the cool thing about it, if there's anything cool, is that there will be a lot of entrepreneurs that come out of this and a lot of new businesses. And I think because we've been in shutdown, people are finding new businesses like Babydol's Closet. So, I mean,
you know what? I get that. And I mean, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'd love to sit here and say, oh, yeah, I found new callings and new things to do. The truth of the matter is, people couldn't get food. People lost their businesses. Friends of mine lost their businesses. So, no, there's nothing good about it. I want to take it. I want to ring it. I want to beat it up. Bye. Be gone.
It will be gone. I have a positive feeling. When we first started doing this show, I felt negative. I'm feeling much better about it, just with some of the reports that I'm getting. And I have a lot of friends in the medical field as well. But let's talk about Babydol, because Babydol, I know many of you may remember, Babydol made many appearances on USA all night, and she's a singer. Oh my gosh, all my fans loved you, and my producers loved you, and we would just do shameless promoting of all of your records and everything else. And that's what we were known for. But I also want everybody to know a little bit about your past and that you were Hollywood's madam. So can you share just a little bit for people that are just meeting?
I actually led a double life for like 15 years. When I did your show, okay?
Yeah.
You came up to me at a party. Do you remember how we met?
I remember it was a party. I do remember that.
You came up to me at a party. And you said, oh, my God, I have to have you on my show. And I was like, oh, okay, what show? We started talking, this and that. I told you I was a recording artist. All you knew of me was that I was Babydol, a recording artist who had a billboard on Sunset Boulevard. That's it. When I came on your show.
Yes.
And I wore my then cassette. We didn't have CDs. I wore my cassette on my head. I was doing the Dream of Jeannie deal with the Phony Ponies.
Yes.
And I had the cassette taped right here to the barrette, right on my head when I went on your show. It was hysterical. You go, Babydol, do you know you have your cassette taped to your head? I said, yeah.
Okay, so you had fans from that, but you were leading this double life, and you had another name. What was your other name?
My madam name was Sasha. Can you imagine that?
Sasha.
But it's a ruthless business. It's a ruthless business. And there was no way that I was going to tell a famous celebrity or a famous producer who I just booked 8 girls in Palm Springs with for like $100,000 that, hey, I just made a Babydol track. Want to hear it? It just wasn't going to mesh. Not to them. To me, it made perfect sense.
How did you?
But to everyone else I knew, to the men I was dealing with, they saw me in a certain way because we were doing business, period.
And you had huge celebrities and politicians and many of those people who have been now hit by the Me Too era. But so how are you doing this? I mean, how did it start? I probably could have done the same thing.
It was very manic, let me tell you. It was very manic. One day I actually sent the record producer to the girl's house and sent the guy to the studio. I was so shook. I was running like 300 girls, a million different clients, but I'm in the studio all day making records because that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make records for MTV. That's really what I wanted to do.
But baby doll,
So
you came from a showbiz family. Your sister's an actress, Amy. So it was all natural. And the thing is,
my sister's an Emmy-nominated soap star, Amy Gibson.
Amy
from Young and the Restless.
So, I mean, your background is heavy duty Hollywood acting, and you are a great actress. So the thing is,
No, I never was an actress. I never wanted to be an actress.
Never?
Mom. Never, no desire. My
Well, you
mother
were
discovered Tom Cruise, as you know. Tom used to sleep on my couch. I'm going to tell you, Tom is not a very nice person. I'm going to tell you the skinny on Tom. He's not very nice. What?
That doesn't surprise me.
He's
That
not
doesn't-
nice. He's not nice to people I know that have worked with him on set.
Henry Winkler wasn't nice. So there you go.
Well, I'll tell you a little story. Yeah, he's not nice. I mean, I have friends that have worked on set with him that he's been really rude. Like, you're nothing and I'm a star and you have to do everything I say. But with my mother, who discovered him and gave him the name Cruise, he was Thomas Mopather. He walked in Mopather. He walked out of her office Cruise. She got him into Taps with George C. Scott and Timothy Hutton. She got him all his big breakout parts, and she got him his name. And then after he got famous from Taps, he broke contract and screwed her over and ran off with my gay cousin Jerry, who's also a manager.
Ooh!
So he ran off with my gay cousin Jerry, and my true story. And that's why I'm actually considering filing copyright claim on the name, because I believe my mother is due her copyright for giving him the name Cruise, which we can prove, which is on public domain footage all over the place.
You just gave me the chills.
So he screwed my mother over, and he ran off with my gay cousin Jerry. True story. This is my family. And never tried to fix it. Never tried to make it right.
So you also have 2 books, right?
Absolutely. And here's my argument, my legal argument.
Right.
Copyright. Yeah. As you know, like Led Zeppelin. Yeah, totally. My mother should have gotten it. Like you always hear about Led Zeppelin. They're suing this band for covering this, that, and the other. That's because copyright has a 70-year statute. It's not like trademark. Copyright is a very simple law. You want to know what it is? It's one line, copyright law. Whoever created it owns it. Period.
That's it. With photography. That's it.
And there's a 70-year statute on it.
Do it. We're behind
70 years. So yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Okay, tell us about your book.
For it.
Tell us about your books too. Do you still have your books on sale? Because there's books about your life.
Well, what's happening now? Yeah, well, my best-selling book, Secrets of a Hollywood Supermadam, did cover quite a bit of it. Right now, and it's really funny because I was actually thinking of a part for you. Let me tell you what I thought of. Because right now, we're doing a scripted series and a sort of autobio documentary, but the scripted series is going to be very interesting. I was thinking of a part for you, not as one of the girls, because you'd be gorgeous, but I was thinking I could write something in for you. Are you there?
I'm here. Yes.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. I could write something in for you. You could be like a rival man.
I love that.
Do you love it? And we could have you gorgeous. You could be like one of the rivals that's always like fabulous and has everything, and you're just a rival. And
those are my girls.
I can write it and tailor it to you. I think you'd be fabulous at it.
Actually, I'm a little upset that you didn't ask me to go in business with you, because gosh knows I had a lot of girls on
Can I
up all
tell
night.
you something? You were so precious. Okay, let me share this with you. A little FYI. When I would do your show, you absolutely had stables of girls. I mean, I don't know where you got them from, but every time we would talk, there would be tons of girls around you. So it would be very insooting. However, what was so funny about it, which I'm sharing with you now, this was 20 years ago. You would be sitting there talking about your girls, but I was at my peak of the Hollywood Madam visit.
Wow.
And I would be sitting there chuckling to myself, if only I could tell Rhonda.
Listen, girl, we're going to go. We've gone a little past our time, but it's okay. We'll have you back on. I want you to sing.
Love you.
I want you to sing the next time. I do. I'm going to have you sing the next time.
Okay, yeah, we'll do something.
I love you. I love your story. Everybody go to babydollscloset.com. I will talk to you very soon.
Love you, gorgeous.
Good luck. I'm going to buy something. I want a t-shirt. I'm going to buy one. Love you.
Oh, I'll give you one. Bye.
No, I'll buy it.
I can't take your money. Bye. Can't take your money. Bye.
Now that is one interesting woman. You all have to go and look up and find her book, Jody Babydol Gibson. Fascinating story. Pre-Heidi Fleiss. I didn't know that she had that going on during my show at all. She was a singer. Amazing double life.
Hi, it's Rhonda, and tonight we have 2 hot movies for you, plus a visit with our favorite animated hero, Duckman. A little later, we'll thrill to Monster High and Witch Academy. But before we get to our movies, we have another exciting episode of Duckman. I just love Duckman. He has such a special relationship with his sister-in-law.
And you know what? I do feel different. In fact, I'm starting to get the strangest urges.
You said you'd see a therapist if those ever came back.
I'll be back later with our 2 movies, but now here's Duckman on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda. Remember, Duckman is now part of USA Up All Night every Friday night at 11 p.m. Tonight, I'm coming to you from my bedroom where I'm having a football sleepover with some of my sexy girlfriends. You see, we've been invited to a big Super Bowl party on Sunday, and there's going to be a lot of cute guys there. But we know as much about football as Newt Gingrich's mother knows about keeping a secret. So we've got to brush up on our knowledge of the game so we can impress the guys. In the meantime, we have 2 scary movies for you, Monster High and Witch Academy. Our first movie is Monster High. It's hard to explain what this movie is about. I guess the best way to describe it is Kelly Savalas meets the Munchkins.
Hey, the doomsday device. It's missing. I can see it's missing. Where is it? Oh, great. We steal a doomsday device and then somebody steals it from us.
Now, here's Monster High on USA All Night. You okay? Hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm here with my girlfriends boning up on our knowledge of football. I've got Babydol with me tonight. I've got Monique Gabrielle and Evelyn Furtuck, and of course, Linnea Quigley.
Why do we have to know all this stuff anyway, Rhonda?
Well, it's the 90s, Babydol, and guys appreciate women who are into football. It's sexy when you talk about Troy Aikman and Steve Young throwing a long home run, or the kicker hitting a 3-pointer at the sound of the buzzer. The more we know about football, the bigger presents we get and the more jewelry.
Okay.
Okay, let's see exactly how much you guys know about football terminology. If a guy throws the ball thingy and the other guy doesn't catch it, what's that called?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It would be like Rush Limbaugh asking one of us out on a date.
Oh, I know. An incomplete pass.
Right! Yes! Okay, we'll be back with more of our Super Bowl slumber party right after these messages on USA Up All Night. I have a very good class. You're going to do very well. All right, throw a spiral. Oh, great. Pitch! Oh, okay, throw a pitch. Oh, perfect!
How about a lob?
Okay, can you do a lob? Oh, fabulous. All right, this is the last and final one. All right, go out for a long bomb. Oh, incredible. Anyway, it's Rhonda, your Super Bowl sweetheart. And I'm here with my girlfriends, and we're getting ready for the Super Bowl by brushing up on some football terminology.
Okay, Rhonda, now it's your turn.
All right.
What do you call the player who is known as a blocker and a receiver?
I know this one. Okay. A nice butt.
No.
A tight end.
Close. Here's another one. What kind of defense keeps the offense from making a big play?
Oh, I remember this one. A condom defense?
No, a prevent defense.
Well, what's the difference?
Okay, Rhonda, last one.
Okay.
What does it mean when the ref makes this?
Okay, unwanted foreplay.
No. Illegal use of hands.
Oh, if I had a ref on my date with Larry King, there would have been yellow flags everywhere. Anyway, while we try to figure out what a flea flicker is, you try to figure out what this movie is about as Monster High continues on USA Up All Night. Okay, go for a drop kick, pass, pitch. Hi, it's Rhonda, your football fantasy girl. And like every big sporting event, there's always the up close and personal part where you really get to know the members of the team well. Well, tonight's members of the team, well, our first one is Babydol. Babydol, what is going on in your life?
Oh, it's endless. But today I have my Babydol grab bag.
Oh, very nice.
And in it, I have my new CD.
Ah, the Babydol CD.
Out in the store soon. I have my Babydol t-shirt.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Available now. And Babydol bumper stickers, different markets.
Oh, Babydol.
And you can get all of this by calling 1-800-BBY-DOLL.
I think that spells 1-800-Babydol.
Kind of.
But different. Oh, that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Up close and personal. All right, believe it or not, tonight's film actually got some favorable reviews. One movie critic who would like to remain anonymous thought Monster High was a real scream. So, to all those Academy members who are getting ready to cast their votes, don't forget Monster High when you're casting your ballots for that new Best Movie Without a Plot category. We'll get back to more confused co-eds and the evil guy when USA Up All Night returns after these messages. Hi, it's Rhonda. We're right in the middle of cramming for the Super Bowl party. Yeah.
I love the word middle.
And I love the word cramming.
All right, calm down, girls. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do. Okay, I've brought in a couple of football fans right here. These guys are professional fans. That goes one of the most important functions that we'll have to do at this party is to act excited and sexy at the same time.
Ooh, so far, I like football.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's practice.
Hello.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ah.
I don't think he's open. Oh, look.
Okay, these guys are either dead or they'll be stopping by Richard Simmons' house for a nightcap on the way home. Anyway, while we try to stir up these hormones, you stay tuned for more Monster High as USA Up All Night continues after these messages. Touchdown!
Hey, is there something on my shoulder?
Hi, it's Rhonda with all my friends, and we're getting ready for the big Super Bowl. Now, as you know, any great sporting event has the up-close and personal part with the players. Monique Gabriel, what is going on in your life right now?
Well, Linnea and I made this videotape, and we're very excited about it. It's a hot new video called Scream Queen Private Party, and you can order it if you've got a credit card by dialing 1-800-642-8183 or write for catalogs to the address that you'll be given. And you can also get Rhonda merchandise by dialing that number or writing to that address because we're part of the sex symbol dynasty, the three of us plus Julie Strange.
The marketing genius of my friends! You know, if you're enjoying the movie, getting back to the movie, if you're enjoying the movie tonight, you're probably asking yourself, why? Well, often audiences will fall in love with an insufferable movie because of the wonderful soundtrack, and Monster High is no exception. Sure, it looks like it was written, produced, and directed by zombies on a bad acid trip, but you can't help but hum along to that memorable soundtrack.
Penis and your butt and your ovary. You got your fimbriae and your scrotum sac. And if your hymen is gone, it ain't coming back.
I give it a 78, but it's hard to dance to. Now, let's get back to that movie that even offended the late Jeffrey Dahmer, Monster High on USA Up All Night. Fabulous new merchandise. Incredible. Get it out of my face. Just call the number.
Hey, Rhonda?
Yes,
I have one more question.
Yes.
What's a quarterback?
One, not in the middle of the show. We're talking football. What are you talking about? Just thinking about getting our money back or something. Quarterback. Anyway, it's Rhonda, and we're sitting around talking football. And I thought I'd like to take a few phone calls. Now, I want the calls to be only about football. Okay, caller, are you there?
Yeah, Rhonda,
Okay, yes, you're on the air. What's your football question?
do you like to have sex in the shower?
That was not a football question. And yes, I do like the shower. Okay, caller, you're on the air.
Rhonda, do you like to do it with baby oil all over you?
Please, I said football only. Well, of course, who doesn't? Okay, caller number 3, you're on the air.
Yes, Rhonda. I was wondering what the difference between an end run around and a reverse was.
Good question.
Thanks. And one more thing. Could you take off your top and roll around in your bed while you give the answer to me?
While I figure out how I'm going to answer that last question, you figure out what this movie's all about as Monster High continues on USA Up All Night. Can you believe that last question? Hi, it's Rhonda. I'm having a pre-Super Bowl party with some of my friends, and we've just worked up a little cheer just for you. Hit it, girls. 1, 2, 3.
Hurry, team, and make a score. We want to go to the Nordstrom store. Go, go, score real fast. There's a sale that just won't last. Rush, rush, throw that ball. We've got to get to the Beverly Mall.
While we keep cheering, you keep blaring as Monster High continues after these messages on USA Up All Night.
No, Steve Young is the greatest quarterback that ever lived.
No. Joe Montana's way better. He's won tons of Super Bowls, please.
Oh, yeah, but that's in the past tense. I mean, Steve Young, he's young, so he's...
Now, being young, that'll get him across the line, all right.
Hey, hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm sitting around with my dear friends at my Super Bowl party. And I thought this would be a good time for us to do a little catching up. It's time for Up Close and Personal with Linnea Quigley. Linnea, it's your turn. What's going on in your life?
Well, I have got an 800 number 2.
What a surprise.
It's
1-800-642-8183.
That's what it is.
Sounds
yes,
just
yes.
like Monique's.
And you can get things through there like T-shirts and watches
And videos.
videos, and just about whatever you want.
What about your new TV show?
Oh yes, on E. We're going around and we're doing behind the scenes type things. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to do a video of Motorhead. It's Tom Ranoni's directing a video of Motorhead. We're going to interview them. And then we've got Clive Barker, who did Lord of Illusion. We're going to get some interviews on him. And I know, pretty cool. And we've got to get you. We've got to get you. We want you
But
so
she'd
bad.
never ask.
I'm saying this sincerely, not just because I'm here.
No, not because she's here.
Yes.
Very good. Congratulations.
Yes.
You know what? I think now that you have your own show, you will get that anklet of your dream.
God, I hope so. Oh,
What else?
a spooky movie down in Florida, Jack-o'-lantern. It's like Halloween, but different.
So do you get...
No, I get to live in it.
We're talking sequel.
Yeah.
Okay, well, while we continue chatting, you get back to watching as Monster High continues on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm still here with my friends practicing for the Super Bowl party. Now, I think we're ready for our first test. Ready, girls? Mm-hmm. All right, first, I want you to name all the teams in the NFL Central Division. Okay, how about the Western Division? The Eastern Division.
I know. The Dodgers.
Good answer. It wasn't right, but it was good. Cowboys, Cardinals, Giants, Eagles, Redskins, Lions, Packers, Vikings, Buccaneers, Bears, 49ers, Falcons, Saints, Rams, Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, Colts, Steelers, Bengals, Oilers, Browns, Chiefs, Broncos, Seahawks, Raiders, Chargers! Just a dumb blonde, huh? Anyway, let's get back to the worst movie ever made as Monster High continues on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, your guide to the end zone. I'm sitting around with some of my good friends brushing up on our football rap. We've learned quite a bit, haven't we, Linnea?
Oh, yes. Now, Rhonda, do the football players, do they ever take off their mitts?
They don't wear mitts, Linnea. I can't believe you guys haven't learned anything about football.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rhonda, but all the talk about backfields in motion, and it's got me a little excited, and I can't think straight when I'm all sexed up.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Linnea. Anyway, like I told you, football players don't wear mitts.
Well, what players do wear mitts, Rhonda?
Basketball players. No, okay. Soccer players. Ice skaters. Yeah. Well, anyway, while I try and sort this Met thing out, you get back to the movie Siskel and Ebert called Just Not Good. As Monster High continues on USA Up All Night. Actually, I think football players wear opera gloves, satin ones. Hi, it's Rhonda, and me and my girlfriends are preparing for a big Super Bowl party on Sunday. Now, have any of you all been to a Super Bowl party before?
No.
Well, take it from me, it can be a bit scary. Anytime you combine football, alcohol, and testosterone, it's going to be a bit frightening.
Oh, come on, Rhonda. It can't be that bad.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to give you all a demonstration of what it would be like. Now, you guys pretend like I'm a typical Super Bowl football fan, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Let me see what position. Okay.
Go Niners! Go Niners! Throw the ball! Pass the ball! What are you bumming, referee? Can you believe what he's doing? I can't believe it! You're running everything! You're gonna lose! That was pass interference, you bum! Can't you see anything? You suck! That's it! Cut! Over!
Bravo.
Thank you. Oh, and what do you think of instant replay? Well, speaking of instant replays, it's a good thing we don't have to see any kind of replay of this movie. In fact, we've come to the end. So here's the conclusion of Monster High here on USA Up All Night. We've come to the end. So here's the conclusion of Monster High here on USA Up All Night. You bum! Referee, you suck! Hi, it's Rhonda, your super sexy sideline siren. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Your super sexy sideline siren. Your super sexy sideline siren. Your super sexy sideline siren.
Okay, very good. Anyway, we're getting ready for the big Hollywood Super Bowl party. All right, girls, now it's time for your positions.
Well, it's about time we did something that was interesting. One of my favorite positions, is
No, not sexual positions. I'm talking football positions.
Oh.
Okay, now, the quarterback. The quarterback is the tall, handsome guy with great buns and a lot of money.
I'd sure like a quarterback to throw a pass my way.
Now, the wide receivers, they have good legs, great hands, a lot of jewelry, and they know how to dance.
those wide receivers can spike me anytime.
And then we have the linemen.
Well, what are they like?
I thought you would never ask. Big butts, large guts, and very little concern for personal hygiene.
Ew.
That's how I feel too. They can be a little bit scary. And speaking of scary stuff, we have another great movie for you, Witch Academy. But these aren't your normal witches with hook noses and warts. No, these witches have spent a little time with Dr. Liposuction in Beverly Hills. Now, here's Witch Academy on USA Up All Night. And don't miss next week's great movies right here on USA Up All Night, The Boss's Wife and Modern Problems. And don't forget, Duckman is now part of USA Up All Night. We'll have another hysterical episode for you next week when we'll do something completely different all over again. Until then, from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda Up All Night. Okay, girls, it's time to sizzle. Nighty-night. Anyway, put me on cameo.com/Roger.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda, she's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's